Hi guys, Nancy here from Loombicious. Today we will be making the cow bracelet. I will show you how to do this with a black and white cow. So let's start. We will start with making the ears. The ear is completely double looped. I'm taking a double loop black. Place it there. Another double loop black here. Another double loop black here. And another one here. Take a double loop black going diagonally like this, and another one like this. Now we have to overstretch a double loop black going that way, and another one on the opposite side this way if it wants to. Now we need to cap off the top of the ear with a single black band wrapped around 5 times. 1, 2, well, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to make a horizontal band, just one, a double looped black like this. This will be your ear. So we can loom now. Obviously you will have to make 2 of those. Try to loom carefully because they are double loop bands. If they snap, I hope they don't, but if they do, you will have to do it over or replace the broken band. First do the sides. Save the middle row for last. This one. And the final double loop black band. Now take this off carefully. You can squeeze it a bit, pull out the top of the ear. So this will be one ear, and you will have to make the second one. I will store it on a huge toothpick with my other ear, if it wants to, like this. Also have to make a horn. Let me see. Yes. Take a double looped black. Place that here. I will be using gray. If you decided you want to make a brown cow, well, this obviously should be a brown band, and then you can do the horns white. But since my cow is going to be black and white, I will do gray horns. So I'm taking a double looped gray and another double looped gray, and cap off with a single gray wrapped around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And simply loom this. This will be one horn. You will have to make 2, so make 1 more, and also store this on a toothpick. make it neat if you want to. So those will be the horns. Now let's start with the top of the head. Use 2 bands. I'm using 2 black, so no double looping here. 2 black in the middle. Try to place them without a twist. 2 more black. 2 black. 2 black. In the middle I will use 2 white bands. Place them there. 2 more white bands. Oh. Place them there. Take 2 black going this way. And 2 black on the opposite side, like this. Now take 2 black and make a triangle like this. Am I doing this right? Yes, I am. And 2 more black like this. Now we need to cap off the bottom with a single white band wrapped around 4 times. 2, 3, and 4. Like this. Now take your horns. Well, one of them. Put it on your hook. Take off this double looped horizontal band. No, not double looped. Those are 2 bands. Simply slide over and replace. Face them up. Have to do this on the other side as well. So take off those 2 bands. Slide over the horn and replace. Like that. Now we can loom. We will be attaching the ears. When we get to that point, loom over this one. The opposite side. The middle row. We can loom up all the way. Now loom once on each side, because we have to place the ears on that peg. So push down a bit. Now take your ears. They're slightly curving. You actually have to place them upside down. So they do have, can you see this, some curve. I guess you guys can decide what will be the inside of the ear. The inside of the ear will have to face down. So I'll place them curved down onto this peg. So you actually are touching them upside down. Take your other ear. Also place that one upside down. Like this. Then all we have to do is loom the last 2 black bands on each side. Like this. Now we need to tie off those 3 ends. I'm using green. Not that that matters, but I will give the cow green eyes. This color. I thought that would be funny. I'll take this off carefully of your loom. This will be the top of the head with the horns and the ears onto them. that. As you can see, the ears are facing the right way now, but you can adjust this later if you want to. So put this aside. Now we're going to make the middle portion of the head. 2 black bands at a time. 2 black, 2 black. I will have to check my design. No, only white in the middle, so 2 more black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more black. Now take a double looped black. Place that here. Now we're going to do the opposite side. 2 black. Well, it's the same, so continue. 2 black here, 2 black here, 2 black, 2 black, and a double loop black, like this. Now the middle row, 2 black, 2 black. Let me see. Yeah, 2 more black. Now take 2 white bands. And now take 3 white bands. So 3 at a time. Place them here. I will use another. That one is looking bad and I don't want it to snap. So 3 white there, and now a double looped white here. Another double looped white there. Now I am taking pink. You can do, well, the normal pink. I'm using the darkest skin tone color in the skin mix. So this is the darkest pink. I think that looks cute. So I'm taking a double looped, no I'm not, I'm taking 2, I'm sorry guys, 2 pink bands. They will go in the middle. Also 2 on this side. 2 on the opposite side. 2 going diagonally like this. And 2 like this. Now we need to cap off the bottom with a single pink band wrapped around 4 times. And we have to place the horizontal bands now. I will also, yes, take 2 pink bands, place them here. Now take a double looped black band, make a triangle here. Take another double loop black band, place that there. Now I wrote down to use white. Because you can't see this inside of the eyes. No, I'm still using black. Use 2 black bands. And 2 more black bands. 2 more. And the final 2 black bands. Oh. Here. Now we have to make the eyes. I already told you guys I will be doing green eyes. So take a single eye color band. My eyes will be green. Wrap it around 2 times around your hook. Then take a single black band, wrap it around 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Take your first band, your eye color band, and wrap it around 2 times again. So this will be one eye. Take a single black band. No, we don't have to do a single black band. Take 2 bands. This will be a big cow head and not a tiny one. If you're doing a tiny one, you will have to use a lot of double loop bands, but not with this one. So simply slide over the eye onto those 2 black bands. Now we have to place them 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 4th peg. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do turn my loom for this. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one, going to the front. So here it's the 5th peg in the middle, going to the 4th peg on the side, like this. Now we have to do that again. So take a eye collar band, wrap that around 2 times, take a single black band, wrap around 4 times, take your eye collar band, wrap it around 2 times again. This will be the 2nd eye. Take 2 black bands, slide over all these bands on those 2 black bands, like this. Try to make this as neat as you can. The eyes do have a cross on the back that have to face the back of the head, so the the side you like the best, you need to place that to the snout. So now we need to place this eye on the 4th peg to the 5th in the middle, like this. Push down a bit. We have to attach the top of the head here, so we need some room. I believe that's it. Yeah. Yes, we're ready to loom. So go behind the cap band and loom over the first 2 pink. Now if you want the cow to have a nostril, I will be doing that. You have to wrap around a single black band. This is a quite large band. I'll see if there's something smaller. Yes. Take a single black, wrap around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And lift up the band you just loomed. Oh gosh. You have to pull these all over onto that pink band. This will be 1 nostril. Well, if you don't like it afterwards, you can simply, well, cut them off with a scissor. So you can do this, and if you don't like it, you can remove it later. So now loom over the next 2 pink. Also attach a nostril there if you want to. So wrap around a single black 4 times. Lift up those loomed 2 pink bands. slide this over and replace the pink bands, of course. Those will be his nostrils. Now we can continue looming. This is a double looped white, another double looped white. Those will be 3 white bands. Now loom up the sides. Go behind all the bands. Try not to loom your horizontal bands. Stop here. Don't go further. Let's do the other side. Like this. Also stop here. Don't go any further. Now take the top of your cow's head. You can see it has the horns on one side sticking up. That has to be faced down, or you have to place it around the peg in between the eyes. So try to stick your hook in the middle row. If you pull it, you can actually see a hole. So don't go through the cap band, the white cap band, but go through the first white bands in the middle. Stick your hook through, and we have to place that upside down onto this peg where the eyes are also attached. Take your time. This ain't easy. Sometimes it will come off before you loom, so you have to place it back like this. So the horns are facing down. Now you need to grab the 2 white bands. I'm turning my loom, otherwise I can't see them. You need to pull those through. This can be hard if they don't want to. Well, sometimes I feel like a surgeon doing this, but like this, you need a little help from another hook to get them through. Just do so. It would be a waste if they snap. Loom further. And once more. Don't go any further. Carefully flip over the top of your cow's head. Now we will be attaching those 3 loose ends to those 3 pegs. Simply go through those 4 black bands you tied off and place those there. Loom over the last 2 black bands. We also have to do that for the middle and the other side. Stick your hook through. Remove the tying band or leave them if you want to, but I will remove them. You can always do that later, but this way I am sure I have all the right bands around the right peg. Like that. And the final one. Stick your hook through them. And attach the final one here. Like this. And loom over the last 2 black ends. And we need to tie off those 3 ends like this. And now you can take him off or her off very carefully. there are a few double loop bands. So I haven't done my cow in black and white yet, so I don't know how this will look. I only did draw a design, but I haven't done it yet. But I think it will look okay. Take off this one carefully. Like this. And you got her off your loom. You can mold her and push the eyes through a bit. Oh, I like them. Green eyes. Yeah, that's a good choice. I'll mold her in the way you like. Also pull the bands through if you want to. Oh, cool. That looks nice. Really going to stare at this all day. You guys have fun, figure it out on your own. No, it's just a joke. Oh, I like it. It's my favorite animal, a cow. I really love it. Well, let's do the bottom jaw. Put this aside. And we're going to do the bottom jaw. So take more black bands. 2 at a time. It's almost the same as the middle portion of the head. Take 2 black bands at a time. Do you have to count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 black and 2 more black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now take a double looped black. Place that there. Now do the opposite sides exactly the same. So 2 black, 2 black, 2 black, 2 black, 2 black, and a double loop black. Oop. Now the middle row, those will all be black, not white. 2 black at a time. Oh my gosh. Well, something fell down. I couldn't see what it was, but I hope the rest will stay up here. Well, let's continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also double looped or not? Why didn't I write that down? I'll have to check my prototype for this. Yeah, those are also 2 double loop bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, take a double loop black. And another double loop black. Place that there. Let me check again. Yeah, that's correct. I'm sorry. Now take a double looped pink. Place that there. Another double looped pink on the opposite side. And also a double loop pink in the middle. another double looped pink diagonally, and another one on the opposite side, like this. Now we need to cap off the bottom with a single pink wrapped around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. We're going to place the horizontal bands. Take a double looped pink, place that there. Now take a double looped black, make a triangle like this. Let me see, will those be 2 bands? Yeah, take another double loop black this way, also make a triangle. Now take 2 black bands, make more triangles, 2 black bands, 2 more black bands, and 2 more, like this. Now we need to make the tongue, so I am doing that on the bottom of my loom. So take 3 pink bands. This cow will have, well, a rather large tongue. Take 2 pink bands, I believe 2 more. Yes, take 2 more. Cap off with a single pink wrapped around 3 times. And you can loom this. Simply loom up, but leave it on your loom. You will need it later. Well, I believe that's it for the bottom jaw. Yes. So we can loom now. Go behind the cap bands and get the first 2 pink bands. Second 2. Those are double loop pink bands, so be careful. Now we can loom up until double loops, and those are 2 bands. I will have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you can take off your tongue now, off your loom. So get your tongue onto your hook, attach that onto that peg you loomed up to. Like this. Try, well, there are a lot of bands, so but try to place it as neat as you can. And we can loom up this row. And stop there. Don't continue any further. Let's see. I'm going to do the sides now. Loom up the first pink, double loop black, 2 black, and I believe we should stop there. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we're going to attach the top of the head on this peg and that peg. First we have to loom up the side like this. Stop there. So now you need to grab the top of the cow's head. Let me check on my prototype how I did this. Bends beneath the eye. Yeah, I also need to check things. Sometimes if I design and I don't do a tutorial, I forget how I did things, even though I write things down. Well, you have to get your hook through. I'll get it out again, because this is black. I hope you can see this. The bands, the 2 bands beneath the eye, go to the first 2, but also take the bottom two bands. You have to stretch those out and place them around this peg. So the two bands beneath the eye, then simply go to the bottom. Make sure your bands stay onto that peg. You need to loom over if they want to. Mine don't want to get loose. Yes, got them. And you have to loom over those two black bands. You can continue looming up until that point. Stop there. Now we have to do the same thing on the opposite side. So stick your hook through. You have to go, well, yeah, beneath the eye, the first two, and the bottom two black. I have three there, and that's weird. Don't grab any horizontal band with it. I really have to check this. Those two, yes, got them. No, yeah. Stretch it across that peg. And simply loom up. Stop there. Now you can't stretch this that far. We will be attaching those three loose ends to those three pegs. But first you have to take off your cowl a bit, otherwise it won't stretch that far. The funny part, I always like this. And take off the side of the cow's head like this. And take off until you reach the tongue. You can also, I think is this enough? No, taking it off one row further. Yeah, this will be enough. So get your hook through those four black bands. Remove your tying band if you want to. Place them around this peg in the middle and loom over the last two bands. Also do this on the sides. Stick your hook through those four bands. Place those around this peg. Make sure you go behind the horizontal band. And the last one. Stick your hook through. Place that around this peg if they want to. Come on. Yeah. Now loom over and tie off. This will be your cow head. This will be attached to the bracelet. So I guess we will be doing his or her her tail after we take off her head. Take her off carefully. If you want your cow to be in one color, well, it's simple to do that. Just use one color and use a different color for the snout. But I'm also using a different color for the snout, so I think you can easily change the cow to one color. Yay! Well, this will be your cow head. Oh gosh. Oh, it looks cute. It looks cute. Really? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, wonderful. Well, anyway, this will be your cow, your black and white cow head. So put her aside for now. We will use her later. We're going to do the tail. So take 2 black bands, place them there. Take 2 more black bands. Take a double loop black. Now take a double looped white band. This is just a pattern. If you want a whole black tail or a whole white tail, be creative, and of course you can do that. Take another double looped white band and another one and another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another white band, double looped. Take a single black band, double loop it. Now we're going to do the tip of the tail. I will be using gray, so I'm taking a double looped gray. Now I am taking 2 gray, place them there, and 2 more gray, and we need to cap off the bottom with a single gray wrapped around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And that will be the tail. So loom up all the way. Oh, well, like this. Take off the tail. It won't be too long because it's on your wrist, so this will be the tail of the bracelet. So put that aside. We don't need that now. The tail, we have the head. Now I will be making the legs of my bracelet. If you want your bracelet to be adjustable, check my other tutorial on how to make your bracelet adjustable. I will put a link below this video so you can easily click that and take a look on how to make your bracelet adjustable. So I will be using another technique. So I will be using 2 black and 2 more black. I will make 4 legs. So white, 2 white, 2 more white, 2 black. Now I'm taking 2 gray bands, and I'm capping this off with 1 gray band wrapped around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Loom this and make 3 more. Because a cow does have 4 legs. Like this. store them on a hook or toothpick or anything else like this. So your tail, your legs, your head. It's time to make the bracelet. You have to make a rectangular shape of your loom. I will be using 5 rows, but you are able to do this with 3 rows. It will be well, a small bracelet, but it's also possible to do this with 1 loom. Well, follow me, we're going to fill this whole loom with bands. First we go up. I will be needing a lot of black. I also try to create a pattern here in the bracelet, but you can always adjust it if you want to use more white. Those are all 2 black bands, by the way. If you want to use more white or more black, be my guest. Think of a pattern on your own if you want to. 2 black bands, 2 more black bands. I will be doing this slightly different. 2 black there, 2 black here, 2 black here. Try to put them on without a twist. Sometimes that's hard. 2 black at the bottom. And 2 more. I will switch to white. 2 white here. 2 more white. 2 white here. 2 white here. 2 white here. 2 white there, and I believe, yeah, 2 more. Same thing as the first row. 2 more white. Now take your black again. 2 black here. 2 black. 2 black more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 more black. 4 of those, yes. 2 black here. Oh. 2 black here. 2 black there. 2 black here. 2 black. Also 4 times. 2 black. 2 black. And 2 black. Now take your white again. White here. 2 whites. 2 whites there. 2 white there. A white here. 2 whites. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. 2 bands all the time. 2 more here. Do I have to check? No. I believe we. It's all no white in the middle. So 2 white there. 2 white there. 2 white there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, leave it like that. Now we have to take black again. 2 black here. 2 more black. Also below here, 2 black here, 2 black. Now we need white again, 2 white here, 2 more white there, and 2 white here, 2 more, 2 white here, 2 more, 2 white here, 2 there. Now I will have to check. Yeah, to take your black again now. 2 black going here, 2 black there, take 2 black, place it here. Now take 2 white, place them there, and 2 black, like this. Now take 2 black, 2 black, 2 white, and 2 black. Now we have to take more black, black here, 2 white bands. Oh, that one is stretched. 2 white bands, 2 more black, like this, and 2 black, and the final 2 black in the corner. And we also have to go up 4 times, so take 2 black bands, start at the bottom, 2 bands, not 1, like this, 2 black, 2 black, and 2 more black. Now we have to put on the horizontal bands, so take 2 bands at a time and pull them all over. Those are 2 black. Stretch them over all 5 pegs. 2 black, horizontal bands. Now take 2 white, 2 white bands. I hope my loom won't collapse. Take 2 black. How did I? 1, 2. Yeah, take 2 black. Stretch them across. 2 more black. Stretch them across all those pegs. 2 more black. Now take 2 white again. Well, you can also do black. Well, it doesn't matter. 2 more white. Take 2 black. And 2 more black bands. Like this. I hope this will stick like this. Well, take your tail. First we're going to place the tail. Makes it easier to know where to place the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th peg at the bottom. This will be the middle of your loom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 6 pegs on both sides. And this will be your tail. If you want your tail to be longer, well, No, I think I will leave it like this. Cows don't have very, very long tails. I'll leave it like this, but you can make it longer if you want to. You know what? I'll make it 2 bands longer. If it wants to. So take 2 more black bands if you want to. You don't have to do this. But you can simply pull them through. Your tail will be longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will leave it like this. On the 7th peg, turn your loom, take your cow head. You have to place the cow head right side up, so with that, like he's looking at you. Place the middle tying band, well, not the tying band, but those 4 loops on the opposite side of the tail. This will be the middle of your loom, so place it around there. Take off the tying band. Like this, and place those other bands next to the peg we just attached the middle to. This will be one side. And this will be on the peg like this. I'll turn my loom so you guys can see. So attach it like this. The tail has to be on the 7th peg. That will be the middle, and the head goes across like this. So now take your legs, if you're doing my technique, and simply place 1 leg on each corner. And if you want to make it adjustable, just check my tutorial on how to do that and use that technique. If you want to, simply click the link below the video. Like this. Oh, I can hardly wait. I want to see it around my wrist. I don't know why I like cows that much. I don't like milk, to be honest. I do love cows. And final leg, like this. So we can loom now. Go behind your leg, grab the top 2 black, and loom across. First we go into loom to the side. So go in, grab the top 2 black, loom over, and loom over again. Go behind the bands and loom over, like this. Now continue looming. You have to loom all the rows. Make sure you go behind the horizontal bands and grab the bands you need to grab. Take your time, you don't have to do this fast. Take your time here by the head, go behind all the bands, grab the bottom 2 black and loom over. Go behind all the bands, grab the bottom 2, loom over. Same here. And simply loom up all the rows. I did try to make some cow pattern. you can easily adjust that in the way you like. More white or more black or completely black. Everything is possible. Or a purple cow. I haven't seen one yet. I want to see more pictures, guys. Your creations. I'm so curious if you decide to make it, well, to make my designs in your own creative way. I would love to see more pictures. Loom up. Fourth row, loom up all the way. Don't grab any horizontal bands. And the final row, make sure you go behind all the bands and only grab the bottom two. And loom over. Don't know what my next tutorial will be. Could be the goat, the whole goat, or I might design another bracelet this week. I don't know. I will try to upload at least one video a week, unless I'm sick or something, or my children are sick. I obviously don't have time to do this. But I will try to do my best and give you guys a new video every week. Now go behind this band, or all these bands, and loom over sideways. I probably will do my goat, my whole goat next, otherwise I won't remember what I did to create her. But I don't know, I might do something totally different, another bracelet, or I don't know. Well, anyway, we're done looming. So now take two black, for me 2 bands to secure this corner. Simply pull through 2 bands and make a slip knot. We will hide those bands inside the bracelet. Pull tight, not too tight, but it will snap. Now take off your cow. Oh, I'm really curious. I will be walking around with the bracelet tomorrow all day. I give my sons the other bracelets. We can have, we can play that way. They like that. And mommy will be the cow tomorrow. A mommy cow. That will be fun. I simply take them off. That's all I'm doing at the moment. Nothing special. I'm not pulling it off. But you guys already know if you did more bracelet with me. Give back my hook. Yes. I also heard another comment on my, read another comment of my animal bracelets. That also makes me, well, really laugh. I will tell you in a minute when I got her off my loom. It really made me laugh. It's not supposed to look like that, but yeah, was a person. Her first thought when she saw my bracelets were roadkill. Well, that was funny because it does. It was really funny. So my roadkill cow is done now. Oh gosh, it really looks nice. And the pattern looks nice too. I haven't seen that yet. It looks cool. Nice, nice, nice. Well, let's hide those two bands inside the cow. On the side you will put around your wrist, of course, so you can see it pull through. Doesn't matter what bands, just hide them. Pull through. And I believe one or two more. You won't see them anyway. Like this. Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, it's adorable. Now take two S-clips. I need to attach that to the bottom of the leg. Attach it to the other opposite leg. Like this. You also have to do that with the other two legs. Wrap that around your cap bands. And also on the opposite side. Like this. Come on. Yay. Well, there she is. Of course, I'm going to fit her around my wrist. Oh, cool. This really is cute. The legs here. Oh gosh. I love this. You guys? Really is funny. Moo. Oh, cool. My kids will love this tomorrow. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and made a wonderful cow bracelet for yourself or your neighbors or your kids. I would love to see pictures. Like, subscribe, share, so that way I will do many more tutorials. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I did. I haven't seen it done yet. No, I did. Really wonderful. I love my cow. I hope you guys do too, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. So like, subscribe, share, and spread the word, and make a cow. And show me pictures. Place them on my Facebook page. Well, guys, have a nice night. And, well, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.